Now, come on. Let's settle down. Well, it's actually really nice to be here tonight.
Sounds it, doesn't it? I mean, God,
it was actually nice to get such a warm welcome, I mean, after such a wonderful introduction. The way you really worked you up into a frenzy there.
I don't know, telling you can't drink and all that is terrible, isn't it?
Thank you for that introduction, Jim. We really appreciate it. Well, we're the support. We come on and you have a really wild time while we're on. Actually, no, that's not true. We come on and we totally depress you, so that when the main artists come on, I mean, everything after us looks a lot better. Now, I've got to be careful what I'm saying. That's, you've got two wonderful people appearing tonight. Well, in fact, you've got four if you count us, but...
He's just proving he can count, really, that's all.
We'll sing some things that you recognise, we'll sing some things that you don't recognise. We're called Malfunction.
The reason for which is about to become apparent.
I don't know if anybody actually phoned one of the two telephone numbers on those leaflets, Pat Mannion's phone number, his home one. I actually phoned it to speak to him last weekend, and I got his answer phone. Did anybody actually get his answer phone? Anybody here? No, some of you must have done. I mean, I did. And the first time I actually listened to this answer phone, it said, if you're interested in tickets for the Jake Thackeray and Vin Garbett concert, didn't mention us at all. And it said, give me your message after the little bleep, like, so I did. The next time I phoned, it had been changed. So, welcome to the Jake Thackeray Vin Garbett, or Vin Garbett Jake Thackeray, depending on whether you're Jake Thackeray or Vin Garbett, and Malfunction concert. We're going to start off with a song for people who really appreciate their weekends. Those amongst you who've been working ever so hard, you're slaving away, and you're determined to enjoy this weekend, and you're not looking forward too much to Monday coming round. Some of you do work, don't you? It's a song called Bright Lights Tonight, written by Richard Thompson.
Has anybody heard of Richard Thompson? Oh, that's a shame. You usually say we wrote that, then.
No, he might be in here tonight, John. I should be careful with this song. It's a song called Bright Lights Tonight, anyway. If you do know any of the choruses, you just join in. We might sing them slightly differently to the way, but it doesn't matter. We're all going to enjoy ourselves, aren't we? Yes. I'm so tired of working every day. Now the weekend's here, I'm gonna throw all my troubles away. If you've got the cab fare, sister, you'll do alright. I want to see the bright lights tonight. For me, at the station, don't be late. I need to spend some money and it just won't wait. To the dance and hold me tight. I want to see the bright lights tonight. There's crazy people running all over town. There's a silver band marching up and down. And the big boys, they're all spoiling for a bite. I want to see the bright lights tonight. Meet me at the station, don't be late. I need to spend some money and it just won't wait. Take me to the dance and hold me tight. I want to see the bright lights tonight. A couple of drunken nights rolling on the floor. It's just the kind of mess I'm looking for. And I'm gonna drink till Monday comes in sight. I want to see the bright lights tonight. Meet me at the station, don't be late. I need to spend some money and it just won't wait. Take me to the dance and hold me tight. I want to see the bright lights tonight. Meet me at the station, don't be late. just won't wait. Take me to the dance and hold me tight. I want to see the bright lights tonight. I want to see the bright lights tonight. I want to see the bright lights tonight. Thank you very much. The lights are going down, John. What's happening?
Is it my eyes? No.
Well, I was actually at the end of that going to say, what happens, those of you who actually don't attend sort of folk or folkish clubs regularly, whenever the resident group are on, just to give them a bit of encouragement, at the end of every song, you really get enthusiastic about the applause. See? You know, because
this is called setting an audience up, this.
No, I mean, you know, you haven't come to see us, have you?
This was, actually, what surprised us, you say, when we walked in, we'd only been here about 5 minutes earlier on in the night, and we had 2 requests. Now, contrary to the first one, we're still here. The second one was for a Harvey Andrews song. This is a song, oh God, Signs of Recognition.
If you haven't heard of him, then we wrote this one as well. In fact, we wrote every single song tonight, unless you recognise the people who actually wrote them.
This is a first of our depressing little songs tonight. This is a song about a Spitfire pilot during the Second World War who was quite sad that the war finished. And anybody remember the Second World War, by the way?
They're not old enough, this lot, John. No.
Well, this Spitfire pilot, all he's got left to look forward to nowadays are the annual reunions, you see, that they have. And he says the trouble with those, every year there's a face or two less. So this song, as I say, written by Harvey Andrews, and it's a song called Abel Baker.
Bit of mood lighting, Aaron. Oh, is Aaron doing the lighting, or is it somebody else? This will do fine. 1, 2, 4.
There hasn't been much to do for a long time. Someone won the war, they say, but he won't give thanks to you for thinking we're far better off that way. For he wore the wings and the runway waited. Spitfire flies like a bird of prey, and hindquarters come again for hunting, as they did that far-off May. He rummages through all the books he knew, the belts, the badges, after something new. Reads the novels to remind him when fought beside the best of men. Ghosts and shades that haunt the memory, words he hears but can't recall, a place that brings a face before him, names upon a burnt wall. One more year and the boys' reunion finds another face not there. Still he wears the faded ribbons of the cross and the quad again. He flies again with the boys in blue, the few remaining of the very few. Tells the tales that he's told before, feels again the esprit de corps with his victory roll and a mounting toll. To fight a pilot with an ace's soul, drinks with boys who will soon be men. He wakes at dawn, he flies again, and he flies again. Abel Baker's Charlie to an angel's 10, and the fields of England pass beneath the men who fly again, who fly again. Who fly again,
on, aren't you?
You may have realised by the way I talk that I don't come from around here.
I knew that.
I in fact come from Lancashire. Oh, I see.
All the people from Yorkshire would like to get this lot over here.
I see one or two missionaries have found their way down here already. This is a song from up Lancashire Way. This goes back to the days when there were cobblestone streets and people used to go to work wearing clogs on their feet. In fact, I'd like you to use your imagination for this song a little.
Come on, all shut your eyes.
I'd like you to imagine that you are a 5 or 6-year-old little lad lying in bed somewhere in a little terraced house up in Lancashire somewhere a few years ago. And just as you're waking up, what you can hear outside actually is a miner going off down to work. And you can hear his clogs on the cobblestones, you see. But because you're a little lad using your imagination, you don't think that's what it is. What you think it is the cavalry, horsemen, coming down the street, followed by the rest of the miners who are coming down after them, sounding like the rest of the cavalry chasing down the street. And they're coming down to get rid of the Indians who've taken over the mine during the night. That's the Red Indians, by the way.
Hang on.
So...
Hang on, John, let me just get rid of this.
Oh, hello, we got a rude message already.
Okay, who's got a red Honda B444C CCA? Or something like that. Well, it's in the way, I'm afraid. Could you come to the foyer? I don't know whether... I think a steamroller's just driven over it, or something like that. Or the van that was delivering the PA has sort of parked on it. Could you just go to the foyer a moment? I'm sorry, I don't know what it's about.
So, can you remember all that after all that? You're lying in bed using your imagination. Remember?
Oh, don't go through that.
I'm not going to go through that. So this is a song, has a chorus which goes clittering and clattering, coal old cavalry, galloping, rain or fine, clittering and clattering, coal old cavalry, galloping down to mine.
That's it, mine.
Right? Bit of authentic Lancashire there at the end.
Off you go.
Bit of Pink Floyd to start with. Early morning dreaming is shattered. One clitter-clatter on the cobbles outside. Thou knocker-uppers rat-tatting on the window, making sure nobody's alive. Clittering and clattering, coal old cavalry's galloping, rain or fine. Clittering and clattering, coal old cavalry's galloping down to mine. Father yawning, drizzle on window, more clitter-clattering's coming down Phil. Stairs are creaking, oven doors banging, father's waiting for Uncle Bill. Clittering and clattering, coal old cavalry's galloping, rain or fine. Clittering and clattering, coal old cavalry's galloping down to mine. Mummy's filling his bottle with water, clatter, clitter, clatter and a rattle on latch. Clogs in lobby and talking's quiet, arguing toss about Sunday's match. Glittering and clattering, coal old cavalry's galloping, rain or fine. Glittering and clattering, coal old cavalry's galloping down to mine. Come on, Bill, I'd best get going. Clatter, glitter, clatter and front door bang. Going down to mucky old Colby. Here's Bittards and Snapting climb. Glittering and clattering, coal old cavalry's galloping, rain or fine. Glittering and clattering, coal old cavalry's galloping down to mine. Colliers riding a million horses, clatter, glitter, clatter all over the world. Bugger off, Indians, cavalry's coming, picks and shovels and banners unfurled. Glittering and clattering, coal old cavalry's galloping, rain or fine. Glittering and clattering, coal old cavalry's galloping down to mine. Buzzers blowing a sound of victory. Clatter, clitter, clattering's over and done. All world's quiet and sleep is coming. Oh, wish you were a collier, it must be fun. The littering and clattering call, old cavalry's galloping, rain or fine. The littering and clattering call, old cavalry's galloping down to mine. Glittering and clattering call, old cavalry's galloping, rain or fine. Glittering and clattering call, old cavalry's galloping down to mine. Yeah. Thank you. We about 3 years ago we released a single.
Yeah, while you got the opportunity, do go to the bar while we're on, because as I say, we're not important.
Yeah. It's probably better actually to say that it escaped rather than we released it. It was all
We have got about 4 left in the car.
400.
Oh, have a drink, John.
Sorry, I'm just getting a bit. This is the B-side of the single. It's a song called "The Green Fields of France." Any chance of a bit more on the monitor, please? How do you do, young Willie McBride? Do you mind if I sit here down by your graveside and rest for a while neath the warm summer sun? Been walking all day and I'm nearly done. I see by your gravestone you were only 19 when you joined the Great Fallen in 1916. I hope you died well and I hope you died clean. Young Willie McBride, was it slow and obscene? Did they beat the drums slowly? Did they play the fife lowly? Did they sound the death march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post in chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? Did you leave any wife or a sweetheart behind? In some faithful heart is your memory enshrined, although you died back in 1916. In that faithful heart you're forever 19. For are you a stranger without even a name, enclosed and forever behind the glass frame? In an old photograph, torn, battered and stained, and faded to yellow in a brown leather frame. Did they beat the drums slowly? Did they play the fife lowly? Did they sound the death march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post in chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? Now the sun, it still shines on the green fields of France. There's a warm summer breeze, it makes the red poppies dance. Look how the sun shines from under the clouds. There's no gas, no barbed wire, there's no gun firing now. And here in this graveyard it's still no man's land. The countless white crosses stand mute in the sand. To man's blind indifference to his fellow man, to a whole generation that was butchered and damned. Did they beat the drums slowly? Did they play the fife lowly? Did they sound the death march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post in chorus? pipes play the flowers of the forest. Ah, young Willie McBride, I can't help wondering why do those that lie here know why did they die? Did they believe when they answered the call? Did they really believe that this war would end war? Oh, the sorrow and the suffering, the glory and the pain, the killing and dying were all done in vain. For young Willie McBride it all happened again. And again and again and again and again. Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the fife slowly? Did they sound the death march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post in chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? Did they beat the drums slowly? Did they play the fife slowly? Did they sound the death march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post in chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? Could you rustle up something to eat? And 4 hours and 14 pints later, when you stagger back in through the front door, you know, and there's the telltale scratch marks around the keyhole, and you get in and you find a note pinned to the kitchen table that says your dinner's in the cat. Anybody who's ever found themselves in that unenviable situation, this song is just for you. It's a song called...
Now's your chance to go to the bar, everybody.
It's a song called Old Cold Shoulder.
Come on! That's a 1, 2, 3, 4.
I asked her at the time, I said I hope she wouldn't mind if I nipped out for a drink and I was back by 9. And if she would be so sweet to knock up a bite to eat, I'd buy some king-size cigarettes, a bottle of wine. Well, everything was grand, I had every detail planned. I had that little lady in the palm of my hand. But everything went wrong when I stayed away too long, and I couldn't make her understand. Yes, I got that old cold shoulder. Seems that I dipped out again. I got that old cold shoulder, and it's the curse of a drinking man. And I said, oh no, no. Well, I had to one foot in the door, and did she give me what for? I said, I'm sorry through and through if I'm a little overdue. She said, a little overdue, man, you must have lost a screw. Boy, I'm telling you, the air was blue, and no excuses could I find that would quickly come to mind. So in desperation, I just kind of offered up the wine. I can't repeat to you what she told me I could do if you shout about a bottle of wine. Yes, I got that old cold shoulder. Seems that I dipped out again. I got that old cold shoulder, and it's the curse of a drinking man. And I said, oh no, no. Well, I grabbed myself a knife, I said, I'm gonna take my life. She said that that was fine, I'd just be saving her the time. Well, things are looking grim. Decided to give in, and I would take it on the chin. I knew I couldn't win, but then I saw that wasn't wise. The evil rose up in her eyes. She donned an oven glove, and she produced, to my surprise, it was a 4-course snack, completely black, and it was welded to the plate, like the front was to the back. Then she said I had to eat it, if I didn't I could beat it. Now how'd I get a woman like that? Yes, I got that old cold shoulder. Seems that I dipped out again. I've got that old cold shoulder, and it's the curse of a drinking man. And I said, oh no, no, oh no. looking all night until the break of day. Somewhere in the city you're hiding away. Tried your number just one more time, but like a fool I'm talking to an empty line. Late in the city and the sun is down. It's a lonely day for a sad-eyed clown. Wind is howling, shaking the trees. The temperature's falling and it's starting to freeze. What do I do when the house is empty? Go into a bar and take a drink or two. What do I do when the bottle's empty? Stumble around 'cause I'm looking for you. There's one more day of looking at the phone. One more day of hanging around. Thought it'd be easier the longer it took, but the longer it takes, the harder I look. What do I do when the house is empty? Go into a bar and take a drink or two. What do I do when the bottle's empty? Stumble around 'cause I'm looking for you. Looking all night until the break of day. Somewhere in the city you're hiding away. Tried your number just one more time, but like a fool I'm talking to an empty line.